Chapter 1089, Barricading Incident. Chapter starts at Fuchsia Village. Whoop Slap is reading about Garp in the newspaper. Whoop Slap trusts that Garp would be fine. Makino's son is laughing at Luffy's photo in the newspaper. It's a normal Luffy photo, not Gear 5. Makino talks with her son. Makino, you've grown to like Luffy, right? Cut to Mount Corvo, to Dodon family's base. We see Dodon's reaction to the news at the newspaper. She's asking in tears what Garp and Luffy are up to. Suddenly, a huge earthquake starts. It's taking place 6 days after Lulusia Kingdom destruction. There is a huge hole in the middle of the sea, at the place that was once Lulusia Kingdom, just like the hole beneath Eni's lobby. We cut then to people all over the world feeling the earthquake. We can see Momonosuke Inn, Wanokuni, Uholisia Inn, Kanokuni, Iceberg Inn, Water 7, Hina Inn, Marine HQ, Emu Inn, Mary Joieuse, Laboon Inn, Twin Cape, Some Prisoners Inn, Impel Down, Citizens Inn, Logatown, Ivankov Inn, Kamabaka Queendom. We can see another random islands too. The sea around the world rises by 1 meter, sinking many islands. Then back to Fuchsia Village, where villagers are looking at rising tides. Whoop Slap is looking too worried. Cut to Egghead Island, marine battleships are surrounding the island. Kizaru destroys one of the Vegapunks, Sea Beast weapon, with a normal beam. But Kizaru has not started the attack yet since he doesn't want to cause too much damage in the island. Kizaru calls Sentomaru and asks him to surrender, but Sentomaru refuses. We see little flashback panel of young Kizaru demonstrating his beam to young Vegapunk and child Sentomaru. Kizaru is sitting in the ground while he's shooting beams with his finger to the air. Sentomaru continues talking. Sentomaru, Uncle Punk managed to develop Pacifista's laser by doing research on your power. I can't believe you are the one coming to kill him. Kizaru, unfortunately I can't cover you from the researching on Void Century charges, Sentomaru-kun. At the end, I have to obey orders. We can see that around Egghead Island there are 100 marine battleships with 9 vice admirals and 30,000 marine soldiers in total, as well as Saint Saturn and Kizaru. Doberman and Doll are part of the vice admirals, but there are new characters too. We saw some of them in chapter 1078. Saint Saturn is having a meal inside his room. Vice Admiral Doberman enters and reports the overall situation. We can see a recap of entire Egghead Island and where are all characters with chibi characters. Saturn orders Doberman to sink the researchers' ship that escaped the island earlier as well. Cut to Egghead Island. York is calling Mary Joieuse, complaining why they tried to kill her along with other Vegapunk. The Gurusei replies that they saw her as no different from other Vegapunk. However, after Lulusia's incident, they have a new idea and they might keep York to help them with producing more Mother Flame weapons. It's revealed that York is the one that sent Mother Flame to the Gurusei. The power plant for producing them is on Egghead Island too. York made the Gurusei promises not to hurt her or the research laboratory, and to make her a Tenryubito. The Gurusei agrees. We see that Saturn and Kizaru are listening the conversation too. However, in the final double spread of the chapter, we can see that York is making the call in tears with Zoro's sword at her neck. Usopp is the one setting up the Den Den Mushi. York ends the conversation screaming for help. York, save me from Luffy. The Gurusei, Saturn and Kizaru are shocked, since until then they are under the impression that York managed to defeat everyone using the Seraphim before calling them to Mary Joieuse. We can see that the rest of Straw Hat crew, Bonnie, Lucci, and Real Vegapunk that already packed his bag are eating and chilling behind York, Zoro, and Usopp. Nami, I get the entire situation now. Vegapunk, so that's how it is. Bonnie, this is really a barricading incident. Luffy, I don't really get it, but we just have to use her as a shield to escape, right? End of chapter.